Well, you don't understand how much pain's gone through between these parts of these decades. But for 5 years now, I've now finally just started to realise we're actually going to leave pretty early, which is obviously probably heartbreaking, to be honest, because not a lot of people, well, a lot of people thought we were going to leave 3 days ago, which should have happened 3 days ago. But then Bush changed his mind, saying that, oh yeah, we are gonna, after school shut their gates, it'll be closed for most students, but for people that have got key workers, they stay open. So my little brother, who's just sat up there, is going to be doing is going to be staying at school. So it means I won't be going to bed at like 12 or 11. I have to be going to bed at 10. But I mean, my mum's got the phone call from Miss Smith, obviously, to tell me that I have a decision to make. I either go to school, get the support, but work online without a teacher in there, but I still get support, or I stay at home and do the work there. I still haven't made my final decision yet on what I'll do. If I take the risk and go to school, I will probably have to take my folder, which is in the bag, out and do the work there. If not, then I'll keep it in my bag for the remainder of this 3 months. But enough of that. Thank you guys for the 5 years that I've been with you. I could have brought my book upstairs, but I can't be asked to get it out and then show you how much appreciated I was between all of these people that I've had. And I've had such struggles with a lot of people, and people have been asking me the same question over and over again. Was it the easiest to get through this season at your final stage at school? And I was like, no way, it's been the easiest, it's been the hardest, and been an emotional year. I've lost my pathway cat, who's now out of the back garden over there. As you won't be able to see it there, but it's out back in the garden. And there's another emotional thing that I've had. Is when I lost friends because of the split up that happened. According to a lot of people, it happened like in year 8. But I already know that it's confirmed that it's been happening in year 9 when I started coming here. I just wanted to make you all feel comfortable and hopefully have a great 3 months. But I mean, I'm just going to say those 3 months without friends, no, without seeing anybody, is going to be the toughest challenge for me in general. But I mean, people have been, I've been emailing teachers saying, I might be doing this, I might be doing this, I might be doing all of that. I haven't emailed all of them though, because obviously a lack of time. Yes, I know I'm a little bit of a bossy pants there. But well, I just gotta find out whenever I have a future. But obviously I know I'm confirmed I'm gonna have a future. If this whole thing stops from getting any worse, which is obviously, I highly doubt no one's going to listen to the rules, which is pretty much a shame, to be honest, if you can ask me on that one. But a lot of people have been asking me, Aidan, why didn't you go to a special school instead of a normal school because you've got diagnosed since 2018. I got diagnosed with autistic. And I don't know if you've been living on a rock, but autistic is kind of like anger issues. but more severe. And I don't know if that causes a bit of heart problem. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not, but people have been worried about me about having that autistic problem. And I'm just there like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be 100% fine. If my parents are not, I will be isolating myself, no matter what. Because I don't want to catch it to any other teachers and then not realising. So I'm just gonna self-isolate myself as best as I can, and then wait for the 2 weeks to end, and then go back to normal again. Unless I get it, then I'll isolate myself totally until I fully recover. But at this point in time, my parents are panicking now. They're probably going to get it at some point. But I just say to them, well, calm down, because that's obviously what's going to happen. But I've obviously have no idea what's going to happen now if this whole thing is going to, like, slow down. But I'll show you a bit of what happened. But this was a mixed emotion for me, and obviously I don't think you can see it, but there, that's where he buried her, around this kind of grassy area. That's where we buried her. I don't know how emotional I felt after seeing that it was gonna not happen again. But thanks to everyone who supported me, including my friends, people at my tutor were all sticking up for me, and I obviously just appreciate it. Since right at the start of year 7, I just had nobody. To be honest. I literally had nobody to hear from. And after watching a video from Lewis, who obviously has a bit of a problem with being isolated from all of his friends and not seeing them, although I've told him I've already had the assembly, and obviously that's what happens. I think if you want to go and check it out, he emailed me it to him, or he emailed it to everyone, telling him to watch the video on what happened and what his plan was to do. So it's probably very important to watch his video to see how well you can survive this outbreak. But the world's never going to end. There's still a world. You just never know what might happen in your past year being there. But the no GCSE exam, of course, is what he said. He said no GCSE exam on May and June, which they were planned. We don't know if prom is going to get cancelled due to the government. We still haven't got a word from them if prom is actually cancelled or if it's just postponed it for some time. But they'll hopefully reach out to the letter about it. But year 7 and 8, they have to stay in school for many reasons, because they're not capable enough to walk home by themselves because they need their parents to do that. And anyone with free school meals, obviously, I am a free school meal, so obviously I'll get take away lunch instead of handing it over, which is obviously a frustrating thing to do, because McDonald's are now closing their thing only for like takeaway and drive-through. That's all they're gonna do. Pubs are now gonna close. Everything's gonna close at some point. Everything's gonna go on lockdown, which is hard, but life goes through. But I will have to go to college. But I'm so excited. I'm pumped for a bigger event. So hopefully I'll see you there, guys. It's a bit of a shock, to be honest, but life goes on. Life goes on as a teenager, and you never know what might happen to you in the future. So I'll hopefully get a word, and if this stops, I get to perform. If I do this, I get to perform on a big stage in front of literally everybody in London. I cannot wait. If this is gonna happen, I can't wait for like London to even exist, and to like perform on a big stage is absolutely crazy. When I get to college, perform on a big stage is crazy. And obviously, when I performed James and John Peach before it got cancelled, due to it. When I heard it got cancelled, I just dropped my feet to the ground. I literally dropped my feet to the ground, because it's hard, really, because obviously this is what happens when you find out that it's cancelled due to what happened. Then you never know what you're gonna do, like. And even I was gonna confirm that Greece was gonna be my last one, and I'll totally stop it. But I decided to carry on until I realised it got cancelled. So, at this rate, I've now just fully confirmed Greece was my last one for Year 11s and the current Year 11s that I've just left. So I had nothing left. I honestly, I've had nothing left apart from just twisting around. But obviously, my favourite helpers just kept me company for when I felt low. But my best friend, I don't know what to say, to be honest. My best friend's just there for me. I was always like caring for her as soon as I got to my age of disappearance, because obviously I was going to leave at year 8. At some point, I was going to leave year 8 and just forget about year 8. But then I've just had the biggest dream and met my best friend. And our friendship was going to be ruined, because of the GCSE exams. But now since they're cancelled, and we get what we should get in our GCSE exams, if this whole outbreak thing never happened. If it never happened, I probably would get lower. That's what all the teachers would expect me to get a 3. Every single teacher, apart from Mr. Lamb, he expects me to get a 4 in my maths class. I was shocked when I heard he said, you might get a 4. Well, look at my mocks, and you'll probably know why I haven't got anywhere higher than a 2. Actually, no, the highest one I've got to was a 2+, so obviously it's harder for you to believe anything's possible. And obviously that's just what happens, because you never know what might happen in your future. If anything's possible, I'd say leave it. Just totally leave it until the break is ended, because I don't want everyone screaming, panicking, crying that everything is going to go down. It's so hard. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys who have always been standing there for me whenever I had a chance to speak to any of them. But obviously I'll stay in contact with you all by the course of these periods, because otherwise I'd feel isolated. I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel like I'm not isolated. But a lot of my friends just take the mick out of me. But now, since when it came to the last day, everyone treated me like I was there. And then it was that meme. I don't know if you've been living on a rock or you've been friended me on Facebook, but there was this thing on there, and it said, "When life is treating you the way it is." Very suspicious. Which I don't even know what happened, but I'm gonna just go over there because this is what happens, right? It's a bit bright up here. It's a bit bright up here. I don't know why. Why is it a bit bright? Anyway, it's a bit bright. I mean, I just got the kitchen light set up February, which is shock. But now I don't get to see my friends, which is a bit of another shock as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do between those 3 months. Like, of hard work that I'd put in to do these exams have all just been pointless. But a lot of people have been telling me it's not pointless, and I've said this to everyone. I was like, it is pointless. There's no point in me revising if I don't get these grades. And a lot of people have been telling me, no, you can get these grades. You're just trying to not break us apart. And I was like, I mean everything to everybody, and I was curious when I went to TNI. Because on year 11, the one I left, was crazy, and I couldn't resist it. Because everyone just told me, you mean everything to everybody. I took photos with like a lot of people, including my best friend. She liked the message, obviously, of course, because I said, like, I miss you and that. And obviously we'll stay in contact. And obviously that's what happens. We both going to reevaluate. We're both going to. So, like, I don't know what to do, to be honest, but you can go and check out the, you can go and check out the video that Mr. Mackenzie put up for everybody. The password, if you want to go on it, it's called Levers20. And you can go and check out the video. She hasn't posted me of when I was, or giving the tissue out to Miss Robertson. He hasn't done that. I was like, why would you not do that? That's actually the best thing ever I've done, and you've never done that. Like, what? Are you trying to bully me or something? I'm sorry, but it's too harsh. But hopefully I can get this sorted out as quickly as possible. But I don't know when I'm going to be uploading videos regularly now, if I can. So I just don't even know, to be honest, when I'm going to upload. I'll hopefully upload regularly soon enough. But yeah, thanks to all my favourite people that were on there. I put you all in the Hall of Fame, or as I like to call it, the Hall of Justice. You will all be remembered as my best people that I've had on this journey, and I'll hopefully see you all when Miss does her thing, and we have a great time. So obviously, thank you guys for tuning in to take a time with me, to actually take prayers with me, and hopefully I could get this sorted out as quickly as possible, which I will. So thank you guys. I'll hopefully see you all soon.